Hello, my dear learners of English language. Welcome again to myabcenglish.com and enjoy learning with your facilitator Timir. Many of us are quite concerned about improving our vocabulary, as it plays a crucial role in enhancing all the 4 skills in English. So, is it too difficult? My answer is no. It's simple. Repeated usage helps you retain it for a longer time, but the time gap between the repetition of the word shouldn't be long. Contextual learning of vocabulary that is relating it with situations helps you retain as well as recall it, and developing a visual story, perhaps an emotional one, is really helpful. For example, if you want to learn a word like epitomize, which means to symbolize, you can correlate it with an emotional event in your life, so that it's easier for you to retain and recall it whenever required. Linking the words with an image and reminding yourself of the image for at least a couple of times for 7 days helps you retain it permanently. Focus on core vocabulary initially to start framing basic sentences. Today, I am going to discuss about a very common mistake made by most of the learners repeatedly, not only while speaking, but also writing in terms of vocabulary usage. Can you guess? Yes, you are right. It is the use of the word very. Though the usage of this word is acceptable to a certain limit, but continuous usage makes you sound unnatural, both in terms of writing and speaking. So, if you want to sound like a native speaker, please make sure you don't use this word repeatedly. So, let's discuss ways of avoiding this word very in your vocabulary usage too often. Following is the list of synonyms for various combinations of words, often used along with very. Very afraid, fearful. Very angry, furious, very annoying, exasperating, very bad, awful, very beautiful, gorgeous, very big, massive, very bright, luminous, very busy, swamped, very calm, serene, very careful, cautious, very cheap, stingy, very clean, spotless, very clear, obvious, very cold, freezing, very colorful, vibrant, very competitive, cutthroat, very complete, comprehensive, very confused, perplexed, very creative, innovative, very crowded, bustling, very dangerous, perilous, very dear, cherished, very deep, profound, very depressed, despondent, very detailed, meticulous, very different, disparate, very difficult, arduous, very dirty, filthy, very dry, arid, very dull, tedious, very easy, effortless, very empty, desolate, very excited, thrilled, very exciting, exhilarating, very expensive, costly, very fancy, lavish, very fat, obese, very friendly, amiable, very frightened, alarmed, very frightening, terrifying, very funny, hilarious, very glad, overjoyed, very good, excellent, very great, terrific, very happy, ecstatic, very hard, difficult, very hard to find, rare, very heavy, leaden, very high, soaring, very hot, sweltering, very huge, colossal, very hungry, starving, very hurt, battered, very important, crucial, very intelligent, brilliant, very interesting, captivating, very large, huge, very lazy, indolent, very little, tiny, very long, extensive, very long term, enduring, very loose, slack, very mean, cruel, very messy, slovenly, very necessary, essential, very nervous, apprehensive, very nice, kind, very noisy, deafening, very often, frequently, very old, ancient, very old-fashioned, archaic, very open, transparent, very painful, excruciating, very pale, ashen, very perfect, flawless, very poor, destitute, very powerful, compelling, very pretty, beautiful, very quick, rapid, very quiet, hushed, very rainy, pouring, very rich, wealthy, very sad, sorrowful, very scared, petrified, very scary, chilling, very serious, grave, very sharp, keen, very shiny, gleaming, very short, brief, very shy, timid, very simple, basic, very skinny, skeletal, very small, petite, very smart, intelligent, very smelly, pungent, very smooth, sleek, very soft, downy, very sorry, apologetic, very special, exceptional, very strong, forceful, very stupid, idiotic, very sure, certain, very sweet, thoughtful, very talented, gifted, very tall, towering, very tasty, delicious, very thirsty, parched, very tight, constricting, very tiny, minuscule, very tired, exhausted, very ugly, hideous, very unhappy, miserable, very upset, distraught, very warm, hot, very weak, frail, very wealthy, well-to-do, very wet, soaked, very wide, expansive, very willing, eager, very windy, blustery, very wise, sage, very worried, distressed. I have tried to compile most commonly used words along with very, and I hope it goes a long way in enhancing your writing, as well as your speaking skills, and make you sound like a native speaker. All the best! Keep learning and please subscribe to our channel to receive further updates.